In this video, I'll be walking you through exactly how you can properly progressively overload. I see so many people do this wrong, and I feel like it's a big reason a lot of people don't see the results they want to see. Don't worry, I got you. So in this video, I'll be walking through the exact steps you can take to see more results, see more gains in the gym, and ultimately become the best version of yourself. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Dominic, and I'm an online fitness coach that helps career-driven men get into the best shape of their life. So let's not waste any further time and let's get right into the video. So progressive overload, what does that mean? So all progressive overload is adding tension to your muscles over time. So in order for your muscles to grow, you need to add tension. You need to give them a reason to grow. If you don't give them a reason to adapt, if you don't give them a reason to grow, they won't grow. Makes sense, right? So you need to place enough stress on the muscle in order for it to grow. How can you create that stress? You can create that stress in 4 different ways, okay? So the first way you can create that stress, I got my 1 kg dumbbells right here to demonstrate. So the first way you can increase that stress is by increasing the reps, right? You do a lot of reps, right? The second way you can do that is by increasing the weight. So I'm gonna have 2 of these in one hand. Now I'm increasing the weight, right? That is another way of increasing the tension. Another way to do that would be to slow down the movement. So instead of going really fast, you can go up with power and come down really slowly, right? You'll be able to do way less reps, but you're increasing the tension. The final way to increase tension is just to increase the overall training volume. So instead of doing 2 sets per exercise, you do 3 sets or 4 sets per exercise. And that is also increasing the tension because you're increasing the load, increasing the stress on the muscle, giving it more reason to grow. Now, how can you do this properly? And how would I recommend you go about it? So what I would first want you to do is pick a rep range between 3 numbers. So let's say 8 to 10, okay? And let's say you're doing bicep curls, okay? So your rep range for bicep curls is 8 to 10. Now what you want to do is find an appropriate weight that suits that rep range, right? So for me, of course, it would be the 1 kg, right? Once you've found that weight appropriate to that rep range, right? Let's say for you, it's like 8 kgs, right? Because you're a little bit stronger than me. So what you want to do is then lift as many reps as you can. Now, let's say you can only do 8 reps, right? Cool. Now, the whole point is next time, given your nutrition is right, given your recovery is right, given your sleep is right, you should be able to do more reps. So next session, you might be able to do 9 reps of 3 sets. And then the following session, you might be able to do 10, right? Now you're increasing tension by increasing the reps, right? Remember, the rep range is between 8 and 10. Now, once you reach 10 reps for every single set, that's when you reach the end of the rep range. Now what you do is you add weights. So you go from 8 kgs to 10 kg, or from 20 pounds to 25 pounds, right? Next session, right? And with those 25 pounds, the following session, you should be able to do 8 reps again, right? Then you do 8 reps, you add tension by moving up in reps. And then once you reach the end of that rep range again, which is 10, then you add weights again. So that is how you properly progressively overload and constantly add tension to that muscle. As I said, you need to be adding tension to your muscle. Otherwise, your muscles won't grow and you're not giving them a reason to grow. One thing I will add here is that you need to be pushing yourself. Of course, like if you constantly add weight, that's cool, but you need to also be pushing yourself, meaning you need to be going close to failure, if not to failure, with most of your exercise. By the way, if you want to know more about this, how exactly I got absolutely shredded, I'm just thinking right now, click the video or watch the video to the top of my channel. It's pinned to the top of my channel, and it just breaks down exactly how you can get absolutely shredded in the most time efficient way possible, how I got there, how my clients got there, and how you can do the same. So it's one thing knowing this information, it's a whole other thing actually applying this and taking action on this, right? And I feel like a lot of people don't start the gym, don't get into the best shape of their life, don't start the journey because they are overwhelmed. They think it takes so much fucking time. When in reality, I don't know where it comes from, but it actually doesn't take that much time. If you genuinely know what you're doing, you're following a proven system, and your diet is on point, the training is on point, it doesn't take that much time, right? Meaning not only the duration from the transformation or of the transformation, but how much time you actually spend in the gym. Like, people think you have to spend all day in the gym, all day, every day, few hours a day, doing a bunch of cardio, all that stuff, right? You don't actually have to. 3 to 4 hours a week is more than enough if you know what you're doing, genuinely speaking. And if you can spend 3 to 4 hours a week in the gym, focus on your diet, you don't have to do cardio. No cardio bullshit. You don't have to do that. You actually waste your time doing that. Double down on diet and just really focus on lifting heavy weights, building muscle, because the greatest fat burner is actually muscle. So the more muscle you have, the easier it is to burn fat. So if you're thinking of starting the gym right now and you're like, it's gonna take so much time, it's actually not. You just need to know what you're doing, following a proven system, and if you need the guidance, get the guidance. But at the same time, you could do it on your own, right? You could. But if you don't have the time to do the research, get the guidance you need. Because let's be real, yes, you can do it on your own, right? And I have no doubt in my mind that you could, right? Thing is, in life, you pay either with time or with money. And you pay with the one you value the least. So, I mean, if you don't value your time, right? Totally, figure it out on your own. However, if you're someone who values their time, right, then get someone to help, right? Sometimes that cost of time could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, right, before you actually figure it out. And that's something just to think about. So yeah, I hope you found this somewhat valuable. I hope you know now how to progressively overload. By the way, you need to be tracking your progress in the gym. It's the only way you're gonna keep track of how you're doing and how you're progressing. So now that you know how to progressively overload, track your progress, and given your diet is right, given your sleep is right, given your nutrition is right, results should be very, very inevitable. Having said that, if you like these type of videos, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and stuff. Subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Other than that, yeah, hope you have a fucking awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.